Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Angela and the channel is called My Precious Yarnery. We're not in the Precious Yarnery. This is an update video. People seem to enjoy these, so I enjoy doing them to let people know what's going on in my world, my life. So there's a lot to say. Well, not really a lot, because I haven't done one of these in about a week and 2 weeks. And yeah, so let's start with Kimmy. She's doing amazing. I am so excited for her. They had her on really strong antibiotics, but everything should be good. She still can't eat or drink right now, but hopefully soon. She was hoping by the end of the week she'd be going home. I don't know. I hope so for her. She's, when you're in the hospital for too long, it's not fun. And she's not enjoying herself at all. But I will tell you, she has been going for walks. And she got to spend 15 minutes outside, which she loves being outside. And Kimmy, so the walks. Kimmy doesn't walk. Before, she couldn't. So she was going for a walk with the dogs that she'd be on her little scooter. And she'd truck herself down the road with the scooter. Her husband would walk with the dogs. But now she's walking around the hospital. Super excited. She was the other day, she goes, I've been practicing. I said, oh yeah? She goes, yeah, I can take deep breaths. Well, I know for me, every so often I had to go, could you imagine if you couldn't do that? So I'm so happy for her, so pleased. Super excited and just can't wait till she gets home. I miss her. We type, and we know typing is not the best for me. I don't have fun doing it because she's got other ladies in the room, and it's just she doesn't need to hear me typing or talking to her, and they don't need to hear that. So she should be home soon. I'm hoping. Yeah, I miss her so much. But we talk every day, but not like we used to. But soon. She's up to a whisper now. So, and I could hear her talk. It was yesterday. She was showing me the coloring books her husband got her, because she can't really crochet. Her hands and arms aren't really strong enough because she hasn't been eating, and she feels very weak with that. So, her husband thought maybe some coloring books would help. So I got her a coloring book. So she's excited. So all good with Kimmy around. Just hoping she gets to go home soon. 1 second. Sorry about that. I had to sneeze and then I stopped the video. I'm like, oh my God. So hopefully I can get them going again, like together. Around here, it's been a little crazy. We have to redo the deck. We got the 4 windows in here. We have 2 more windows to put in. We can't find the trim that matches the rest of the house. So yeah, it is what it is. My husband put other trim in it. I like it, but it's not the same as the rest of the house, so it's a little different. But the deck has to be next because I'm going to go through it. It's that bad. I didn't realize it was that bad. It is that bad. I've been working on, while I made my aunt's blanket, I got a sweater done. I got a Tunisian blanket done, which I got new Tunisian hooks. I want to talk about those. Right now I'm working on the Star Stitch blanket, which I really like. That's a big hole there, but oh well. It's the first time I've ever done it, so it can't be perfect. Nothing I do is perfect. I just hide a lot. Yeah. But I haven't been doing videos. I've just been taking some time was exhausted after a couple weeks ago. It was a lot. And then I got a cat, guys. I got this beautiful cat. Her name was Sharon. I changed her name to Marigold, but we have to change it back. I'm not going to call it Marigold anymore. I got it this last Friday. I got it, and it wouldn't eat. So was it Monday? Monday, I text the woman. It's a whole program for barn cats. They're outdoor cats. I'm sure you know what a barn. It's an outdoor cat that lives in the barn. That's where it gets fed, and they're frail, I think they're called. So they're wild cats, wild animals. Well, Sharon she just couldn't get her stuff together. She wasn't eating. I contacted the woman and I said, it's been 3 days. I'm worried. She's using the litter box because I gave her a litter box, and look, she had a whole setup. A whole setup. I was just, yeah. And then what was yesterday? Sorry if I sound stuffy. Allergies are horrible right now. What's today? Wednesday. So Tuesday, I went out in the morning. She was there. And then I went back out to check on her because I didn't want to bother her too much. The door keeps creaking open. You hear that. And then she was gone. I was like, oh, I was so stressed over this cat. I slept. One night I got up at 12 in the morning, a.m., and I was up all night, all the rest of the day, and we all know when I get stressed over the animals, look what happened with the chicken. I got up real early. Like, I think that was like 2:30 in the morning, and I was up. Went and sat with her. I couldn't sit with the cat because I couldn't go outside. Well, I could, but it was pitch black and I couldn't see anything. So I went back out and she was gone, and I was just, yeah. And everybody's like, oh, she'll come back. She'll come back. Well, okay, but I was worried. And then the SPCA showed up. This is who I got. There's a whole program about barn animals, and they catch them, neuter them, like fix them, spay them, whatever, or I don't know, whatever term you use. And then they give them to people to feed. So they still have a life, but they're not out in the wild with all those crazy, like, coyotes that kill them and that. It gives them something. So I knew I wouldn't be able to love this cat like I wanted to, but I'm good with that as long as it has a good life. I just wanted the cat to have a good life. And they told me she's really stressed here. She's, she needs to go as soon as possible. I said, okay, I'll pick her up here. I had to drive an hour and a half to get her, which not a big deal. That's not a big deal. I'll go get her. So I went and got her and brought her home, and she still wouldn't eat. And then they showed up, and I said, oh, she's gone. Like, she left me. And they're like, she passed? I said, no, she ran away. I don't know where she went. I said, let me show you the setup, what I had. Maybe I did something wrong, please, so I can get your input. And I thought, oh my gosh, they're never going to give me another animal. And, my dream is to rescue animals and give them a life before, I don't want, I don't like, this is a no-kill shelter that I went through. And they were like, oh my God. Like, this is where you kept her? I said, yeah. She goes, you did nothing wrong here. Barn cats don't get this kind of shelter. Because I had scratching posts in there. I had 3 different kinds of foods in there. Because I've had regular cat food with some cat kibble. And then I had some ham cut up real small. And then I had cat kibble with some human turkey gravy in it. Still wouldn't. eat it. Well, she got some, I know she got some ham because there was a couple pieces of ham on the floor. And they were like, this is great, actually. And I had a whole, like, setup for her in this chicken wire. We took, actually, the chicken run that I got for, the temporary chicken run that I got for the chickens and put it in the barn for her to stand, and we belted it to the floor. But she got out. She put a hole through it. The netting that came with it, we left it on the back, didn't think anything of it. Instead of putting chicken wire there, we left that netting, and she got a hold of it. So, but then I went and lit in there, and she's back. She came back. But they're like, we need to take her to the vets. And I'm like, whatever's best for her. They said, you'll get her back, but we need to take her to the vets. And I'm like, okay, because she's wheezing. And then they take her. The one lady, there was one guy, one girl, she was like, those are Polish chickens. I need to see your chickens. So I took her and showed her the coops and everything. She was like, this is amazing. So anyways, back to Sharon. She went to the vets, and the lady contacts me, and she's like, we have to keep Sharon. She's been going downhill since we got her. We thought once she got out of here, she'd do better. She's not. She's getting worse. We need to figure herself. She needs to figure herself out. She's not getting any better. And I'm like, okay. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I did something. They're not going to give me another chance. And they said, then in the email, she's like, we have another cat for you. No worries. We heard what, everything you've done for Sharon. And we have another cat for you. It's a boy. He does take some loving from humans. But when he's had enough, he'll swat you. Not with his nails, but he'll give you a swat. I'm thinking, that's awesome. Can you imagine a cat with an attitude? What cat doesn't have attitude? So I'm like, yes, I will take this cat. Absolutely. I have the setup still there. I did send Sharon back with her bed and a couple of blankets that I bought, but I'll go back to the dollar store. That's where I got them from. And I'll get the other cat a new blanket and that. So yeah, that's there. I haven't got I don't know if I have to pick this cat up. So I'll keep you posted on how the new cat will do. Yeah. So I got a new cat, guy. I got another cat coming. I just hope that it's happy. That's all I want. I don't care that I'll feed them. That's all I'm really, and they gave me a bunch of food too. And I'm like, really? You don't, they're like, nope, you take the food, blah, blah, blah. Okay. I took the food. So I have tons of food because I also bought some, and I said, what kind of food is she on? When it was Sharon, they said Sharon likes junk food. She prefers the junk food. She doesn't want I said, okay. So when they say the junk food, it's like Whiskers, Friskies, stuff like that. It's not the stuff from the vets, the real expensive, which that's okay with me because vet food is very expensive. So yeah, I got all that. So yeah, I got another barn cat coming. I'll let you know how that is. I don't know. Sharon was a beautiful orange tabby cat. She was beautiful. Her eyes were just so pretty, but you can tell she didn't have any spark in her eye. No fight. She never hissed. She just laid in the box, and yeah. So I just want her happy. So what? And who knows? If she gets herself sorted out, maybe I can get her back. I would like to have her back if I could, because she was beautiful, and I think every cat, even if she's not happy, I just think every animal deserves something. Yeah. So, what's next? I do have some videos to do. I didn't have the oomph last week to do them. I do have some happy nail from beautiful Sharon Snow. I have, what else do I have? I have my mittens that I have to talk about that I bought at the auction. Well, Tom bought at the auction. What else? Oh, Tunisian. I want to talk about this Tunisian blanket and the Tunisian hooks I got. Yeah, so there's there's a lot I have to do. Now, yesterday's video, I tried to I don't remember what I was gonna say. Isn't that awful? Do you guys ever have that? I find that I get sidetracked a lot. I don't know what it is, and I forget. Anyways, oh yes, yesterday's video I talked about 2 different yarns, and I tried my new camera and computer setup. It took me forever to upload it, figure out how to use, and I mean, it's the same programs on there, my same, what do you call it? Listen. Anyways, the same editing program, but I couldn't figure out how to save it onto a different file so I could upload it on YouTube. So that took me forever. That's why the video was so late, and I had to get my husband to help me. But finally, we got it. I'm hoping this one I can just do it on this the old computer. I'm hoping, and then yeah, I'm hoping that. I haven't even been really on YouTube lately. I have to finish. I want to repaint my cupboards. Not repaint them. I had them go cream and a pink cupboards, but I want them all pink. I don't want the cream on there because I have white countertop. Yeah, so it just doesn't look right. And a little bit of painting left there. So yeah, I've been working around the house, doing some crochet, watching it when I have the TV on. I haven't really been on it. I've been watching Gilmore Girls, let's face it. I might as well tell you. Just something to keep my mind occupied in the background while I'm doing other things. I got to get back on there. I know I do. Well, I have been. I've been watching some lives, like the repeats, and catching up on some videos. Last night I was on Nancy's live and Lynette's live from She's Got Yarn2 and Charm Grammy, and they had this other lady on there. She designed this beautiful granny square, and she has it for sale. Go watch their YouTube channel. They're live, and the ladies on there, and where you can get it, and I believe it's Rivalry. I don't remember the lady's name. I think her name's Amanda, but I don't remember her channel. Listen, it's amazing that I can remember my name half the time. I'm telling you. Yeah. So that's about it, guys. I had a really fun time. I was up really late with them, but I sent Lynette some yarn. She wanted to feel some ice yarns like Savor and Favorite. And then I asked her, have you ever touched Baby? Softly Baby, because that's my favorite yarn. I'm not sending you anything unless you touch, unless it's that too, because if you haven't touched it before, because I'm telling you. And so I sent her all in her favorite colors. They're not the same colors because they're different yarns. So yeah, I think she liked them. I think she enjoyed them. And then yeah, the same time I talked to her about the soft. We went shopping at Ice Yarns together. I really enjoy Lynette. She's I just enjoy her. She makes me smile. And all the Zoom ladies, I've been going on Zoom every so often. They just are great fun. You have fun with them, and I love that. I absolutely love that. So anyways, yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna work on this. I'm gonna relax. I got some allergy issues today, so I'm just waiting for the girl to get back to me from the SPCA and find out what's going on with the new cat. So yeah, so that's all today. I'm going to try and get this up as soon as I can. So I hope you all have a good day. Bye, everyone.